So good evening everyone, trust you're well, keeping safe. Well, let's just expose Facebook. I have had 17 Facebook accounts burnt down. Even if I click on reload, they will jam and block you. So again, 16 Facebook accounts burned down. They will block your posts so no one can see them. And the reason why: high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. And as always, not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham estate killing fields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. And that is a very good forum where they do allow the truth, the proof, the evidence and the facts, freedom of speech and expression, freedom of choice, peaceful protest of innocence. And again, no sombre autonomy of a crime, no woolly hats, serial killer here, Africa, Diss Norfolk and Sandringham. In a 22-year catch-22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. There was videos about Clive Howard, the night crawler, stalker, serial rapist from motor mechanic from Stowmarket, 15 miles from Diss, unchecked for 28 years, abducting women and young girls, riding around in a red Volvo estate. And again, monster lies certainly will get you beaten, stabbed, shot, set on fire. Did happen to this disabled Iranian man in Bristol who they falsely said was a paedophile. Beat him, stamped on his head, poured white spirit over him and set him on fire. And the guy was innocent, wasn't a paedophile at all. Just a big monster lie started by a few people. And that man hacked to death on his mobility scooter in Hackney, London. So monster lies certainly will get you beaten, stabbed, shot, set on fire. And exposing the truth will make you an enemy of the crown, enemy of the state. And again, if they can make a princess disappear, they can certainly make a nobody like me disappear. Boxed up, locked up, or done in, disappeared one way or another. And see Prince William, Prince Harry, Edward Van Customs from the Van Customs family, King Charles, Count Dracula's godson. And they certainly do hunt more than birds of prey on the Royal Sandringham estate killing fields. They certainly will pay to make you disappear. So the real Beauty and the Beast story, see Prince Harry the Spare for details. Royal Sandringham estate killing fields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. New Year's Day find, Jack the Ripper crime, and certainly not mine. King Charles, Count Dracula with Jimmy Savile. Some people do claim that Jimmy Savile was also working with Peter Sutcliffe, the Yorkshire Ripper. So no Bark and Mad, Black Killer, Dog Wolf, no Wolf Man, Dog Man. Norfolk Wolf Creek, Son of Sam, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, this shooter here. Plenty of people would like to put me in the Tower of Azkaban, all to cover up Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragon, his high royal blue crime, New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine. And some frames and fixes really do go Steve right to the top. And plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. Very good film Split, where the lad has 24 split personalities, and the 24th personality is the beast, and the beast is taller. And there are plenty of superheroes exposing the truth. High crimes, monster lies, cover-ups, the supervillains. And we have had plenty of rain recently. You can Google the rains list. That is disclosed in the rains list, how they wear claws to claw their victims, human hunting pies, human hunting, feasting, blood drinking, harvesting adrenochrome, castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates. And you do get help from above to expose the truth the corrupt powers to be do not want you to know, do not want you to see. Then Prince Harry Potter, all covering up his high royal spare behind. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder. Certainly not mine. One big black axe hatchet job, saw trap in Diss Norfolk UK. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, local Nazis, Diss SS police. Simon Bailey Don't Cry, his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. Diss Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob. Can see number 10, Keir Starmer and the Labour loonies for details. Or you do have to follow your golden compass. If we do get boxed up, locked up, or done in, disappeared one way or another. So Black Princes, Black Dukes, and their vampire mummy queens, and their 17-year-old sex trafficked girls, or some do not live to tell the tale. They turn up dead on New Year's Day. Royal Sandringham estate killing fields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. And Prince Harry is in the UK at the moment in court, taking on the Daily Mail newspaper group. And in Prince Harry's own words, he claims that no one is above the law. And he's shouting from the rooftops, people should be responsible and accountable. So will he be responsible and accountable? And his high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. No Diss lawnmower man here, Africa, Diss, Norwich and Sandringham. So plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates, certainly not mine. Johnny Botwright used and set up as the Black Panther Sandringham serial killer. 1,895,400 views. And again, it's very good form. They've been very good to me. Let me roll my story there. Lunatic Outpost. You don't have to be a lunatic to post there. Some very good posters there. You can Google Johnny Botwright. And 7 Amazon KDP Kindle books, Kindle accounts also burnt down for exposing a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. Even 5-star reviews. Couldn't have my little Kindle book exposing a high royal blue crime, Spare murder, certainly not mine. So when Prince Harry's book Spare became the #1 bestseller on Amazon, and they burnt down all my KDP Kindle accounts. Again, never about money. Kindle books can be read and shared for free on Amazon Kindle Unlimited. 7 YouTube channels burnt down also that had no strikes, though 2 mysteriously have come back online recently. One that was burnt down 4 years ago and one that was burnt down 3 years ago. So 5 YouTube channels still remain offline that had no strikes, just because of who and what I captured in the moment. Corrupt powers to be do not want you to know, do not want you to see. And they will make more than your social media accounts disappear for exposing the truth. Again, a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. And a precision engineered black box, serial killer frame fix assassination, sealed with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, not even Harry Houdini could escape from. Again, all to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. So plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. So hence why 16 Facebook accounts burnt down. Even if I try and go on, let's say John Botwright, let's see if we can get on John Botwright, let's see what happens there. That is also blocked. So let's try Billy Botwright. And you will see that it's also blocked. Now the thing is it significant? A 17-year-old girl boozed and hunted and found dead on New Year's Day, Royal Sandringham Estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. Or Steve Wright Ipswich, the Suffolk strangler who murdered 5 girls in 10 days in Ipswich. He is going on trial soon for the murder of Victoria Hall, dating back to 1999. 17-year-old girl who was murdered and found naked in a ditch. So again, Prince Harry claims that no one is above the law, shouting from the rooftops about accountability and responsibility concerning the Daily Mail newspaper group. So is Prince Harry above the law, or is he untouchable? And will he be accountable? Will he be responsible for New Year's Day fines, September blue murder, and certainly not mine? Again, that is the word that came off the Royal Sandringham Estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. So the real Beauty and the Beast story. Corrupt powers to be do not want you to know, do not want you to see. And TikTok has been a real classic. 66.8 million views on TikTok. 27 TikTok accounts burned down for exposing the truth. Again, the corrupt powers to be do not want you to know, do not want you to see. And also Elon Musk, for all his shouting and roughing about freedom of speech, and how Keir Starmer and the corrupt powers to be want to ban X. Well, I've had 2 X accounts burned down recently and labels put on my X accounts, again for exposing the truth, the proof, the evidence and the facts, freedom of speech and expression, freedom of choice, peaceful protest of innocence, again what the corrupt powers to be do not want you to know, do not want you to see. So X is not what it's all cracked up to be, and Elon Musk again claims that he's big on freedom of speech and freedom of expression, but 2 X accounts burned down recently and labels put on my X accounts. And my original Twitter account, when X was Twitter, 23.2 thousand posts. I never had a warning or a post removed, but my main X account is now shadow banned, blacklisted. And again, that is a very interesting observation. Have you ever set up for a murder you didn't commit? Special as a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, and certainly not mine. There'll be you who'll be banned, blocked, deleted, punished, blacklisted, shadow banned on big tech social media for exposing the truth. There'll be your social media accounts are burnt down. There'll be body found on the Royal Sandringham Estate Killing Fields was murder. And that's the police. So a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder. Certainly not mine. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. Again, the word that came off the Royal Sandringham Estate Killing Fields, loud and clear. And that'll be you who'll be boxed up, locked up, or done in, disappeared one way or another. And all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, certainly not mine. So Prince Harry in court with his crocodile tears and claiming no one is above the law and people should be responsible and accountable. So what about poor 17-year-old sex trafficked girl abused and hunted, found dead on New Year's Day? Royal Sandringham Estate Killing Fields. So plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, and certainly not mine. Castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates. And human hunting pies is not a new thing. They did used to hunt peasants as well as pheasants. And that is the Rains list. You can look up on YouTube or Google the Rains list. Again, it is disclosed in the Rains list how they wear claws to claw their victims, human hunting parties, castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates. So, TikTok, you could give me my 27 TikTok accounts back. YouTube, you could give me my 5 YouTube channels back that had no strikes. That's lots of my videos removed that were in this thread, full of the truth, the proof, the evidence and the facts, freedom of speech and expression, freedom of choice, peaceful protest of innocence. Made a journal as events happened and unfolded, so that was all logged and documented. So again, the Epstein files, some more have been released recently, but a lot more are all redacted, blacked out. Plenty of people in high places, plenty of high crimes that need to be covered up, so they were all redacted and blacked out. Again, Elon Musk claiming he's all about freedom of speech and expression, but 2 X accounts burnt down recently and labels put on my X accounts. And YouTube, I did upload a video of a red Porsche that had LA17 on it. And YouTube burnt down my 3 biggest YouTube channels in 24 hours. I had no strikes for uploading 1 video of a red Porsche. And again, TikTok, it has come up on TikTok, how the TikTok app has been heavily used in human trafficking. So I'm not surprised that TikTok removed 27 of my TikTok accounts. So we all know who's committing the real crimes and violations. The corrupt powers to be, and that's certainly not me, no Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer here. In human hunting, feasting, blood drinking, harvesting adrenochrome. So certainly is one, but as always, plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates, certainly not mine. See King Charles, Count Dracula for details. Anyhow, God bless. Take care.